Hi, this is Rayea reporting from Anime California, and I'm with Lolita Dark.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, so how long have you guys been together, and how did you guys become the sensation known as Lolita Dark?
Well, we debuted in 2012. If we get to mention other cons name, we debuted at Anime Expo, and we were Joy and Rain and I have been together with another band called Dig Jelly for years before this, and I always wanted to get in touch with our the roots, Japanese heritage and stuff. And then we got her, and then Patrick. We have been playing together for a long time before we just said, hey, if Patrick can join the venture, that'd be great. And we all got together, and we just all decided to do this project together, and it's been really, really awesome ever since then.
Can you tell me a little bit more about this innovative music you guys do?
It's basically a bunch of different music styles that we like thrown together. Like calling it steampunk music isn't really defined yet, so we just kind of define it by whatever we like to do and have the fashion behind it. But we like all different types of music. We like Muse, we like Queens of the Stone Age, Japanese blues influences are in our music. Inca. Yeah, just everything. Everything we like just gets put into it. We don't have a specific style, I guess. I guess that's how it comes off.
All right, and how do you plan to grow with your style of music?
It all means necessary. Every path that we can come to. I mean, it's kind of as most artists, it's just trying to get yourself out there and put out as much of yourself as you can.
Also, we're just fan of diverse genre of music. We like so many different music. So just like Patrick was saying, we wanted to put all the good parts of every genre of music together into one, and we want to connect with the audience. And I think connecting with the audience is the best way to grow, because we take requests, and we're like people. So we just every time people would say, hey, I want to hear this, I want to hear a touch of this or whatever, we say, okay, let's we have a studio, and he engineers everything, and we're constantly at the studio making music. So I think we can grow together with our audience.
Now, what inspires the creativity in your show? Because your show is, I've never seen anything like it. It's so cool.
Like I said, we are we are just so I don't know, we just love connecting with people. So when we play shows, I actually put myself in the audience, and I want to think as an audience what type of things. It's we're all artists, we are all entertainers, so we wanted to best entertain the crowd. And how do we do that? We can't do that unless we put ourselves out there to watch us playing. So that's how we come up with this really entertaining shows, and we put our all into it every time we play.
I'd like to add, and especially in Reiko's situation, definitely becoming an emotional conduit. And Reiko and her songwriting and everything she does, she becomes a conduit to something else that she thinks about or feels about. And then she creates songs based on these feelings, even of other people's lives. So.
Now, you're originally from Japan. Do you find that you guys have any kind of issues with or challenges with the language barrier? I mean, you speak very good English, but is there still some challenges with the language and your creative juices flowing and all that stuff?
I think that not a barrier, but I think that the differences of the language and culture actually adds such a great elements to our music and our communications, because music is universal, and sometimes the English words doesn't translate well in Japanese, vice versa. So we do have that. We used to have that kind of oh, how do we explain it? And I'm oh, why don't I just sing that in Japanese? Or why don't I sing that part in English? So it's just like, directly just goes perfect, blend. So I really don't have any problem with it. I think it's all positive stuff. She's really good. I mean, she's from Japan originally as well. And like interviews and stuff, she kind of froze up because she's like, but she's very verbal. Like, we're like a family. So we're like really like, and we can communicate. I mean, if she has something like difficult to explain, then I can just translate that into the guys. But we pretty much like communicate really well.
Knowing from watching Reiko over, like 10 years or so, at seeing her write songs and do both English and Japanese. When you first came to America, there's almost this tendency with producers and stuff to be more English, to try to be more American and not sound Japanese. But I think the big thing about Lolita Dark is that we decided to push those stereotypes away and just embrace who she is. And that is a combination of Japanese and English. And some songs just don't come off the same way in English as they do in Japanese because there's a cultural aspect. There's language is so much of a philosophy, and it's just, we're still trying to find a way to break those barriers. But just you jump to one side or you jump to the other.
Where can current and future fans go to check you out?
We have an event right now it's in Pasadena. We move it around. It's called Tokyo Status. We play basically all over Southern California with that. It's been to Long Beach. It's been to Little Tokyo. Currently it's in Pasadena.
Next one is Saturday, October 18th.
So Saturday, October 18th, we're doing another one in Pasadena again at the Terrace. But the whole plan is to do a monthly show, move it around to different venues, hence the airship. But yeah, that's basically our event that we do. We do a bunch of different cons. And we play like, our House of Blues shows and just, your typical regular gigs that, we have too. We have Facebook, Lolita Dark Music. The website is lolitadarkmusic.com.
Website is
or just lolitadark.com. Everything else is Lolita Dark Music. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah. I don't know. I'm terrible with computers.
Yeah, please subscribe on YouTube because we just released 2 brand new music videos.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Lolita Dark. This is Rayea reporting from Anime, California, and we'll see you soon. Bye.